Welcome back. This is gonna be the last vlog from Australia. It took me a while to make it, mostly because I was busy with other stuff, with the new season now in France, with my university studies and everything else. But I finally did it. Okay, it's done. The vlog's gonna start off one of the best experiences I had in Australia, and that was driving a real Formula 4 car on a real racetrack. The day started off with us showing up to the garage and seeing how they prepare the cars for the day of racing. They fixed every one of us a unique car that they set it up for each person individually, and then we were taken around the racetrack to see how the turns go, how the whole track looks like, and we were also given little tips on how fast and which gear we should be driving around the track. And I'm just gonna put in a little side note right now for the rest of the video. With all the beaches that you will see, or the cave and everything else, the video just doesn't do its justice. So I did my best to film and try to capture the whole beauty of everything, of the nature, but the phone and the camera just doesn't do it justice. So I'm really hoping that the whole videos and everything is gonna come out hopefully close to as how beautiful as actually it was in person. In December, we had our Christmas and New Year's break, which I used to travel and explore Western Australia. The first trip I took was to Busselton to see the famous jetty, which is the second biggest in the world, or the biggest one in the southern hemisphere. It's about 2.4 kilometers long. After Busselton, we drove down a little bit more south to check out the Nigili cave. It's a little bit different to the caves that we have in Slovenia. After seeing the cave, we drove down south to check out the famous Margaret River, where they hold a surfing competition every year. Afterwards, we drove to see one of the also famous beaches, which is known by its big stones, or elephant stones, how it's called. And then the day after, we set to our first hike, which will be more explained by our guide that we had.
All right, so we are right here. So this is Hellfire, and you've just been. Over in this corner here is Little Hellfire. So it's not a little tiny beach. So you're basically just gonna be follow the path. You're gonna go over past Little Hellfire, all the way through, then along the coast, you're gonna hit the Thistle Cove. Another beautiful little beach. And once you come around there's gonna be a car park. You get to a car park there, go over the other side, and the path then goes along the rocks, and then up and over the rocks. Once you get to that car park, you're only an hour away, up over the top, back to our camp. Okay, do be aware of snakes on the path. If you do.
So as you heard, our hike started at Hellfire Bay, went through Thistle Cove, and then finished in Lucky Bay. Lucky Bay was voted as the most beautiful beach in the whole world for the year 2022. It is known by having kangaroos on it as well. In camp, we were staying in big sleeping bags with no other protection around us. And inside the camp, we found different animals such as kangaroos or spiders or dangerous, even venomous snakes. Luckily, no one got injured or eaten or anything else, which, again, it's Australia, you never know how it's gonna play out.
One more quick little video. Come back out, buddy. Come on, let's go. He's only a little one, this one. Here's what the head's coming around.
Yeah.
There we go. See, he's opening up and closing his mouth trying to get those feathers out, I reckon. Wow.
You're disturbing my feed now. He's got it strangled, hasn't he?
Yeah, he strangled it to death, yeah.
The last trip I took in Australia was sandboarding on sand dunes in Lancelin, which was one of my bucket list things to do ever since I found out about it. I do snowboard and I really wanted to try the sandboarding. I will say this, snowboarding is way more fun than sandboarding is. Alright, so this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed my series of Australia vlogs. I did my best to make them as professional as I can. This was my first time doing anything like this. And I think the last time as well. So anyone that's looking forward to the series of France vlogs, there will be none. And I don't think I'll be filming any vlogs or anything like that back in Slovenia as well. But thank you for everyone that joined me on this ride and actually forced me a little bit to finish the last vlog. I really appreciate it, and as always, like and subscribe. For the day. Zakaj je to tako težko, no? Zakaj? Pogovarjaš se, razlagaš nekomu, kako je bilo.